All right. So I want you guys to start at the back of your mat. Your hands are down by your sides. Your shoulders are open. Hopefully everyone can hear me just fine. Shoulders are open. And we're going to inhale to prepare. On the exhale, we're going to go chin towards the chest and up and over a barrel, rolling your belly up and in towards your back. Inhale here, no movement. And then on the exhale, hollow your stomach and restack, piece by piece, vertebrae to vertebrae. Good, we're going to do that one more time. Inhale, and exhale, chin towards the chest, going up and over a barrel. Pulling your belly deep to your spine, letting your head just hang. Inhale at the bottom, and exhale, restack, piece by piece, all the way back upright. Now we're going to take it into some planks and pikes. So we inhale, grow tall. Exhale, chin to the chest and roll up and over a barrel. We walk our hands out into a plank position. We hold that plank position, pointing through the toes, and then we pike. And we plank, and pike. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to pike. Inhale forward. Exhale, pike. Inhale forward. It's freezing cold in this empty studio. This is our chance to really warm you up. Warm me up. 2 more. And pike. Last one. And pike. Hold there. Now you're going to walk your hands back to your feet in 1, 2, and 3. Let your head hang. And then exhale, hollow your belly and come up the rest of the way. Inhale again. Exhale, chin towards the chest, going up and over a barrel as you roll down, letting your head just hang. Inhale at the bottom. Walk your hands out to that same plank position. Point through your toes. And we flex and point. Now that we know what we're doing, flex and point. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Last one, exhale, and inhale. From here, I want you to hold exactly where you are in space. Tilt your pelvis towards your head and pull your left leg down and up. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Notice my pelvis is not moving at all in space. It's staying perfectly stable. And last one to each side, left leg. Last one, right leg. Send your hips high to the sky. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, hollow and roll up. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, chin to the chest and go up and over a barrel to come down. Walk your hands out. Find that same position, take an inhale, point through those toes, and we bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. It's a tiny bend. It's all about stabilizing the shoulder joint, stabilizing the scapula, and just moving the triceps. Just working the triceps as you move your elbow joint only. Last one, send your hips high to the sky. Walk your feet with straight legs towards your hands. Try to get your feet all the way between those hands with straight legs, which stretches the back out. Bend your knees. Reach your arms out in front of you, and then lay down onto your back. Hands are down by your sides. Inhale. On the exhale, we articulate up. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, roll back down. Inhale, exhale, rolling up to that full pelvic curl right from the get-go. Inhale, exhale, roll back down. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. Inhale at the top, exhale, roll back down. You want to hollow your stomach, find a scoop, find some traction as you go up. Inhale, exhale, roll back down. So the sensation is that I'm pulling my femurs out and away from my pelvis towards my knees. Inhale, exhale, roll back down. As I do this, I pull my heels in towards my sits bones as I reach my femurs out towards that middle toe. Inhale. Exhale, roll back down. I also keep my fingers reaching so my shoulders don't end up shrugging towards my ears. Inhale and exhale, roll back down. We're going to do one last one. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. Inhale at the top. And exhale, come all the way back down to your mat. You're going to float the fingers up to the sky. Rotate the palms so they face each other. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop your shoulders down. Open your arms out to a T. Cross your left leg over your right leg and go over to the right first. Inhale, stretch over. Exhale, hollow your belly and come back in. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, hollow. Come back to center. Inhale, over right. Exhale, hollow your belly. Come back to center. Inhale, over left. Exhale, hollow. Come back in. One more time to the right. This is going to be a very T class today. So we're doing a lot of rotation, a lot of twisting to balance out what we might have done to the body. Slide your ankle to your knee. Go all the way over to the right. Place that the left foot down. Pull the left knee away from the right shoulder to find a stretch in your IT band. Take a big inhale, even bigger exhale. Anchor your left foot down even more. Pull your knee open even further. And inhale. Even bigger exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Soften the knee in towards the chest. Come all the way to center. Now you're going to roll the foot that's on the floor. You're going to roll that leg inward so that now you're internally rotated on your right foot. For the one that's down. You're taking your left foot and you're pressing down on top of that leg. Find a little extra stretch, and the stretch comes all the way up to the top of the pelvis. So I feel that stretch in my hip, in my iliacus, a little bit into my waist, in the obliques. You're not forcing anything, you're just using gravity and the weight of the leg to pull the knee down. You should feel zero strain in the knee. If you do, you need to ease off. Pull your belly deep to your spine and come back to center. From here, we're just going to pull that shape in, grab a hold of the back of the thigh just so we're ready for the whole series to come. Pull the right knee in, push your left leg away. Right knee in, left leg away. Right knee in, left leg away. So the theme of today is twisting. There's an exercise called twist that we're going to try to do today. And then we're going to place the right foot down, uncross, recross, legs tight together. Bring your arms up, flip your palms, drop your shoulders down and out to a T. Inhale, stretch over to the left. Exhale, belly deep to your spine, back to center. Inhale, over to the right now. And exhale, back in. Inhale, over left. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, over right. And exhale, back in. One more time to the left. Inhale over. Use your obliques to come back in. Big exhale. Back to center. Inhale over. Exhale. Pull your belly towards your spine. Then move on the last bit of that exhale. Good. Slide your ankle to your knee. Flex your foot. Go all the way over to the left. Anchor that foot down. Pull your knee away from your shoulder. Big inhale. Even bigger exhale. Inhale. On the exhale, try to melt your rib cage down, hollow your lower belly. Inhale. And big exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, soften that knee in towards your chest. Come all the way back to center. Internally rotate the leg that's down on the floor. Use your top leg to create a little more pull into that internally rotated leg. The stretch should be right through here. You're going to inhale. On the exhale, you're going to twist your rib cage back and down a little. My shoulder blades have 50% of the weight in them. My rib cage does not. So the stretch or the pivoting point is way up here versus down here like we normally do. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hollow your belly, come back to center. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, pull that leg, that whole shape up, grab behind the thigh and find a good stretch. Inhale, pull your left knee in. Exhale, push your right knee away. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And big exhale. From here, I want you to pull both knees into your chest, give them a squeeze, and you're going to circle your legs around like so. So they go in, open, and around. In, open, and around. One last one. In, open, and around. Bring your legs to tabletop, your hands down by your sides. Pull your belly in and drop your left leg down and up. Left leg down, up. Exhale, down and up. Exhale, down and up. Exhale, down. You have 5 more on that side. Let me come check and see if anybody has anything they want to work on. 3 more on that side. You guys are doing great. And then you're going to switch to the other side, doing the same thing. Good. Going all the way to 10 on the other side. Good job. Good. And last one. Good. All right, you guys. Now from here, hands go back behind the head. You're going to take an inhale to prepare. On the exhale, we're going to curl up your head and chest and hold there. Hollow your belly deep to your spine. Your left leg's at tabletop. We're going to simultaneously switch legs. So it goes. So the head and chest, they are lifted. They're not down. You're on your bottom tips of your shoulder blades only, nothing else. You're switching your legs side to side. Now this is the easier version. The harder version goes from tabletop and a neutral pelvis down. So you don't get it to go as far into your chest. That doesn't allow for a break. So you're always under constant pull in your lower belly versus coming all the way into your chest like so. So find the spot that feels doable for you and where you're at today. If you feel hip flexors, I want you to pull your knee deeper to your chest. Now right into rotation towards that bent knee. We're going to do 3 variations of this today. So this is variation 1 with leg changes. Rotation with leg changes. Got it. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Grab behind your thighs. Lift up a little higher. Take an inhale. On the exhale, pull those knees a bit further away from your chest. Drop your feet down. Take your hands on top of your knees. Double leg stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Double leg stretch. You guys know this one. 4 more. You find that hunter's position, then you pull back in. 2 more. I want everyone breathing as loud as I'm breathing. Both hands on the right knee, lengthen out your left leg. Lift up a little higher and switch. Now we rotate. Our hands go behind the head. We're going to keep switching those legs. And just like I said, this is the second variation of that same rotation. To make it harder, your knee only goes to your hip level, no further. So it goes right, left, right, left. Four more. 4, 3. You guys have this. 2, 1. Come back to center. Grab behind your thighs. Lift up a little higher. Take an inhale. Shake your head out. Exhale. Lift up a little higher. Now inhale on the next exhale. You're going to anchor your toes down. You're going to hold your toes down on the mat. Squeeze your legs tight together. Keep your lower back touching. Left hand on top of the right hand. And we do the hula. Side to side. Hollowing your belly. Muscle focus of today is the oblique work. Side to side. Last one. Come back to center. Put your hands behind your head. Put your belly deep to your spine and lower all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Curl up your head and chest in. Hold up there. Inhale. Exhale. Both legs at the same time. Come up if you have it in you. Otherwise, one then the other. Grab behind your thighs and lift. Inhale. Exhale. Anchor your toes down. This time the other hand goes on top. So the right hand on top of the left. Rotate left. Inhale, center. Rotate right and center. Left, center, right, center, left, and right, left, and right. Last one to each side, and right. Come back to center, put your hands back behind the head. Pull that belly deep to your spine and lower your head and chest all the way down. Inhale, exhale, curl up the head and chest. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale, both legs come up to tabletop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, exhale, anchor the toes down. Good. Pull your heels into your sits bones and right into rolling like a ball. You guys have this. Inhale to go back. Exhale to come up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Someday we can turn this into pistol squats. So we can take what we do with Pilates and add in Andrew. Layer in that Andrew work. Good. They will someday come together. Inhale back. Exhale up. Last one. Inhale back. Exhale up and hold. Everybody, elbows to the tops of the knees. Palms facing in towards you. Push the knees into the elbows back to the knees, and feel your lower belly kick in. Maintain that lower belly work throughout this entire roll back and roll up. Keep that lower belly work going the whole time. It's hard to talk while we do this one, so because inhale back, exhale up, inhale back, exhale up, inhale back, exhale up, inhale back, exhale up. Doing great. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Grab behind your thighs. Take your shins up to tabletop. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll down to your lower back touches. Inhale, exhale, roll back up. Do that 4 more times. Inhale, exhale, roll down to that lower back touches. Inhale, exhale, roll right back up. Inhale, exhale, roll down to the lower back touches. Inhale, exhale, roll back up. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Last one. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Hug your knees deep into your chest and give them a squeeze. Hopefully you felt your lower belly. We're going to now take the legs up to the sky. This is our first corkscrew. You're going to take your legs over to the right. They're going to go down and around to the left and come back to center. Over to the left. They go down. They go all the way around, back up, and into center. So to be clear, there's a straight line here, a half circle down here, back to the straight line. So it's a semicircle. To the left, down and around, to the right, back into center. If you want to challenge yourself, same thing with the hands above the head. It makes it quite a bit more difficult. Back to center. Only if you feel the correct muscles with the hands up do you have them up. Back into center. You can also have your hands straight up to the sky. And around, hollow your belly. Back in. One more time to the left. And circle all the way around. Back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. So anytime things get crazy or too hard today, you place your feet down, you do some pelvic curls, like so. That's a pelvic curl, you guys all know that. And if it's still too hard, you're still feeling a little vulnerable, you bring your arms up, set your shoulders, open your arms, and you do some spine twists, supine with your feet crossed. Just this rotation side to side will let your back calm down. All right, we are going to do new things that you haven't done before, so I want to make sure you have that tool in your toolkit. And then back to center. Now we're going to go hands back behind the head. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale, curl up the head and chest. Take an inhale. On the exhale, take your right leg up to tabletop. Inhale. On the exhale, left leg comes up to meet it. Your legs are straight up to the sky. You're going to take both legs down and both legs up. It's not a huge amount of movement. Both legs down, both legs up. Your muscle focus is lower belly. In order to have the support of your legs going, have support while your legs go down, you have to pull your lower belly in opposition of your legs going down. So it looks like I'm not doing anything, but my belly's going up, 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 and then back in. My belly goes up in opposition of my feet going away, and back. 2 more. Up, 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 and back. Last one. And then bend your knees. Good. Take an inhale. We're going to move on. Legs go right back up. Drop your right leg down. Hold your left leg. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2. 1,
2, 1, 2. I want your foot to the floor. 1, 2. I want your chest as high as possible. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we add rotation towards the leg that's up. So it goes exhale, 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 exhale. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 4. This is the third variation that I told you about of rotation. 2. Last one to each side. You got this. 1 and 1. Both legs up. Legs are crossed. Lower your head. Little lifts up. 1 and little lifts up. 2. It's controlled. 3. Someday you would go straight up, but not if you lost control to do that. So if you need to come into your body a little bit so you're more in your belly, that's just fine. Someday, yes, I would love a 90-degree angle. If you try that and feel your back, don't do it yet. Come in a little bit further where you're still in your belly. I don't want you to straighten your back right here and your hip flexors. I want you to straighten your belly. We hold up here. Everybody hold. Uncross, recross, and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, 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 lower. Exhale, lift. You have 5 more. We got this. 5. This is hard. And 4. And 3. And 2. Squeeze your inner thighs. They're your secret ingredient. Last one. Uncross back to parallel. Bend your knees. Inhale, exhale, curl up your head and chest. Inhale, reach around, grab the backs of the thighs, and exhale, lift up higher. Inhale, on the exhale, lengthen your legs out. Inhale, lower your legs down. Exhale, lift your legs up. Inhale, lower your legs to halfway. Exhale, hold. Inhale, split your legs. Exhale, back to halfway. Inhale, split your legs. Exhale, back to halfway. Just trying to distract you from the difficulty of the exercise by giving you a ton of choreography here. Split, back to center. Split, back to center. You should feel a diagonal line across your stomach. Back to center. Last one. Split, back to center. Bend your knees. Rock yourself up to sitting. Perfect job. Next is open leg rocker. Point your toes. Sit up nice and tall. You're going to lean back. Lengthen the legs all the way straight. Set your shoulders down away from your ears. We inhale to go back. Exhale to come up. And then we grow tall. Inhale back. Exhale up. Lift tall. Inhale back. Exhale up. Lifting up tall. Inhale back. Exhale up. Lift and lift. Inhale back. Exhale up. Lift, lift, lift. Last one. Inhale back. Exhale up. And lift. Bring your legs tight together. Undo your legs. Reach your arms out. Hollow your belly. Roll down. Put your hands down by your sides. Bring your legs straight up to the sky. If you have a ponytail, move it to the side. This is our first rollover. If you don't want to do rollovers, pelvic curls. We go into the body. We go up and over, like so. We flex the feet, open shoulder distance. Reach the toes to the floor, and melt back down, piece by piece. Vertebra to vertebra. Once the tailbone touches, circle your legs around. Now that you have it, you want to not look at the screen. So you're going to keep your face straight up to the sky. Inhale to 90. Exhale, up and over. Flex, open, reach those toes. Inhale. Exhale, articulate all the way back down. Drop that tailbone. Circle your legs around. Inhale to 90. Exhale, up and over. Flex, open, reach your toes. Inhale. Exhale, roll. All the way back down to the mat. Drop the tailbone. Circle your legs around. Inhale to 90. Exhale, up and over. Flex, open, reach those toes. Inhale. Exhale, roll. Back down. Circle your legs around. Inhale to 90. Exhale, up first, then over. Flex, open, reach those toes. Inhale. Exhale, roll. All the way back. Circle your legs around. Last one. Inhale to 90. Exhale, up and over. Now you're going to hold here. Just like we did the corkscrew before, you're gonna let your feet go over to the right side. Then we roll down on the right side of the back. The erectors of the back, so not on the waist. And then we go up the erectors of the left side of the back and not on the spine, on the muscle that's on the side of the back. Now we go over to the left. We roll down on the left side. I want you to make it subtle where it still feels good and still feels safe. The further you pull your feet away from the center line, obviously the more dangerous this is. If you need to see an exaggerated version, here's an exaggerated version so you know what you're doing here. The feet stretch way out to the side. They circle down. There's your half circle from earlier. Back up into 12 o'clock. Then they go way out to the left. They go down on that left side of the body. And then down, around, and back up on the right side. Then come back to center, hollow your belly, and come down. I want you to be really kind to your body and your spine on all of these more difficult exercises that you don't do very often. So grab your big toes, let your tailbone anchor, just rock yourself side to side. Good. Hug your knees into your shoulders, roll your legs into parallel. Do that 2 more times and roll to parallel. And last one, roll to parallel. Good. Bring one leg out long, bring the other leg out long. If your lower back came off the mat, you need to bend your knees and then print your back into the mat. It's totally fine that you're coming off your mat. We'll use the whole thing. Don't you worry. We'll straighten you out. So now, only lengthen your legs as much as your lower back stays down. Arms come up out of the head, palms face each other. It goes arms up, head up, chest up, and pull. Exhale, go the rest of the way up. Inhale, stretch forward. And then exhale, roll all the way back down. And again, arms, head, chest, hold. Exhale, hollow your belly, go the rest of the way up. Inhale, stretch forward. And then exhale, roll back down. Good. I want you to see my feet. They're not moving. So I'm going to wiggle back just so you can see them. You do not need to. Arms up, head up, chest up, hold. Exhale, go the rest of the way. My feet don't move forward as my arms stretch forward. So I have to kick my belly back to do that. Inhale and exhale, roll back down. Last one. Arms, head, chest, hold. Squeeze those ankles, hollow the belly, go the rest of the way up. Coming forward, inhale. And then exhale, roll back down. Now, if that's challenging enough, keep doing that. If you want to make it harder, hands go behind the head. Inhale, lift your head up, your chest up. If you can't lift the rest of the way with the hands here, you bring them out to the sides. If you can keep them behind your head, exhale, go the rest of the way up. It has the illusion you're pulling your neck, but you're not. You dive forward, you restack your spine. You hinge back with a flat back, and then you soften your elbows inward. Inhale, lift your head, exhale. Hollow your belly, go the rest of the way up, stretch all the way over. Restack the spine. This exercise is called neck pull. Hinge back with a flat back. When you can't go any further, hollow your belly, round your spine. See the illusion of pulling my neck, but I'm not. I'm still able to talk to you. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, hollow your stomach, go the rest of the way up. If you need to bring your arms around, please do. We're not using momentum, we're using belly work. Stretch forward. Restack the spine. Now this is actually done with a flex, so let's layer that in. So my feet are now in a flex. We inhale. We hinge back. We exhale, hollow the belly, and round. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, hollow your belly, the rest of the way up. All the way over. Restack the spine. Find that flex. Inhale, hinge back in that flex. When you can't go any further, you have to point and soften your elbows. And roll down. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, hollow your belly. Go the rest of the way up. We got this. All the way over. What is this, like 101? Flex your feet. How many times have we done this? Hinge back. Hollow your stomach. Again, you can always do pelvic curls if that's what you should be doing here. You are responsible to take care of your body in the way that it needs to be taken care of. And most of this is just learning what that is. All the way up and over. Restack your spine. Sit up nice and tall. Now, with sitting up nice and tall with your feet flexed, your hands are already behind your head. We go into a rotation with our waist. Exhale, exhale, in to the right, in to the left, in, good job. Really speed it up.
Notice my feet are staying still. There's no movement. I'm gonna try to straighten up behind my knees even more and make my legs as straight as possible. Last one to each side. Left, left, right, right. Come out to center. Point your toes. Bring your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale, exhale, hollow your belly. Roll down, piece by piece. Reaching your arms out in front of you and stretching your arms above your head. You're gonna flip over onto your side facing me. Your legs are straight. We wanna be in a straight line, or if you need to make sure that you're feeling the right muscles, you're gonna be in a banana shape with your feet slightly in front of the rest of your pelvis and your top hips open and you're working that pelvic tilt. Our muscle focus, top obliques. Here we go, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. We wanna work right here. If you can keep those obliques firing, but pull back and be in that straight line, that is your goal. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Arm out and down. And down. And down. And down. And lower. Remember, we're lowering but not weighting. So you lower but don't really touch. Last one, top leg goes up. Bottom leg goes up even higher, and both legs go down, so it goes up, up, lower, up, lower, up, lower, up, lower, up, down, up, down. You have 5 more. Up, lower. 4 more. Up, down. 3 more. Up, down. 2. You have this. Last one. Stay up, turn your feet out, beat the heels together. So it goes in 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push your hips forward more. In 2, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift your legs higher without losing that push. And even higher. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. The breathing's like the hundreds. And lower, but don't touch. Just lower your legs down. Take your top leg up, cross it over, grab a hold of your ankle. You can lift your head now. Flex your bottom foot, pull it in like the frame or the floor, so it's parallel to the floor, and you lift up and lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up a little higher. Internally rotate your whole leg. Pull your pinky side of your foot back and your ball of your foot forward. And then we lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it hurts your neck to have your head up, please lower your head down in your biceps. There's 5 more slow, and then 20 pulses. This is for inner thighs, for bikini season. It's blue sky and sunny in Jackson Hole. So we want to start getting ourselves ready for shorts. Hold up there and the little pulses. Plus it's much more functionally, what am I trying to say? It's much better for your body to have strong inner thighs than weak inner thighs. And your IT bands just keep getting tighter and tighter and tighter if you have weak inner thighs. When we get to 20 pulses, then you externally rotate. Your heel is up, your toes are down, your belly's up and in, your shoulders are set, and we lift and lower and lift and lower. You got 5 more. 4, 3. This is the hardest one if you haven't noticed already. It is super hard to lift that leg up in external rotation. Keep the toes down, the heel up, and you go into your pulses. 2, 3. My pelvis does not move, my leg moves. The trunk of my body looks like I'm doing nothing. But really, I'm stabilizing with all my might. Good. You're halfway there. You have 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and lower down. Lengthen your legs all the way straight. Bend your knees. Come all the way up. Flip yourself so your chest is up. 1 shoulder stretch before we switch to the other side. So we're going to lift the chest up like so. We're going to press our hips up like so. We're going to hold here and we lift the left leg up and down. And up and down. Up. That's 3, 4, 5. To the other side. 5, 4, 3. These keep getting harder, don't they? 2,
and 1. Lower down. Good. Swing your legs to the other side. We're going to start all of that over on the second side. Head is relaxed in your biceps. You have a slight banana shape if you need it. If you don't need it, stay straight between 2 panes of glass. Really tilt the pelvis up. Your muscle focus is this top obliques. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we lift. We got this. And lift. Your classes have been getting harder and harder and harder. So if you feel like that's the case, they have been. If you feel like you want to go back and do some of the easier ones, they're on the YouTube page, Core Pilates of Jackson Hole on YouTube. They're free. You're welcome to them. It's our thing of giving back to you guys. You guys have shown up for us. We want to show up for you and everyone else that wants them or needs them. Hold there at the top. Now we go up, up even higher, and both legs lower. So it goes up, up, lower. Notice on that second up, are you still feeling the right muscle group? If you're not, you're going too high. Keep it in a range that you're still feeling the top obliques and not feeling your hip, not feeling your back. We would never want to feel any of this work back here. That's your QL. An overdeveloped QL will create a muffin top, even if it's just muscle. We would never want that, right? So we're going to stay away from that. I use what I can to inspire, right? The thread of a muffin top from that QL. I want that top hip long, up, down, up, down, up, up. We're almost there. Remember the down is a lower. I'm not touching. Good. And then we up, up, stay up. We turn the feet out. We push the tush through the hip flexors, so you're actually stretching out through here. You make sure you're still in the right muscles. You're not in your back, so your hip might have to be open. And pulse in 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. We're already to 15 minutes left of the session. You guys have almost made it. You're basically there. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Lift up a little higher. Now you're going to take your top leg up. You're going to grab a hold of that top leg. Your bottom leg is going to flex. It's flat or parallel to the back. Your leg is not down on the mat, but it's up the whole time. Now we lift. 10 slow, 20 pulses. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Got 4 more. 4, 3. So yes, we're doing a lot of twisting today. Yes, we're doing corkscrew in 3 different variations. We did 3 different variations of rotation, cross body, or cross lateral rotation outward. Hold there at the top. And we pulse 20 times. The clients that I have the pleasure of still working with over Zoom seem to be very rotated and twisted right now. So I'm just assuming we're all in the same boat and trying to give an exercise. Oh, look at this, great. Give a series of exercises that address that. Now we hold there, we internally rotate. Our big toe is up, our heel is down, but then pull your pinky toe back towards you in that position, which is where it really starts making that inner thigh fire. You're also putting pressure on the ball of the foot as you pull that pinky toe up. It makes it so pinpoint at the high inner thigh when you do it that way. Good. We have 5 more slow, 20 pulses. We have external rotation. And then we have 10 minutes left of class. And then we hold. We pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Externally rotate. Heel up, toes down. You're still grabbing a hold of that ankle, resting your shoulders away from your ears. Lift that leg up and lower, and up, and down. So this is only as hard as your IT bands are tight. So if you have to pull against a really tight rubber band of your IT bands, then guess what? It's going to be much harder for you. You're going to be dying here. If your IT bands are nice and open, it's going to be a piece of cake. But guess what? It's all about trying to balance out your own musculature. So if your IT bands are that strong, your inner thighs have to be that strong. So we hold there at the top and we pull. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more. I'm dying. Don't know if you can tell. Clearly my balancing of my musculature is not there right now. We'll get there together, you guys. Lift up a little higher. and lower down. Beautiful. Flip on to your back stretch or your shoulder stretch like we did before when we switched sides. Lift your chest up. Lift your hips up. Push away from the floor and bring yourself a little forward till you feel a stretch, not too far. Hollow your belly and left leg goes up and down and up and down. My fingers are out to the sides, up and down. When you get to 5, you switch sides, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Place that foot down, lift your hips up, take an inhale, and exhale, come down. Flip over onto your side facing me. Whew, it's finally warming up in the studio. So next what we're gonna do, I have not done since I had a baby, so we're doing it together for the first time. I'm guessing you haven't done this for a while either. So we have side bends, and then we have twist. So this is that exercise that I threatened earlier. So you're gonna have your hand down in line with the shoulder. The further it goes underneath you, the more you're gonna end up hanging over the shoulder, and that's part of the shoulder joint. The further it is out, it's gonna have pressure on the top of the shoulder. So you have to find the balance between the two. You might wanna just go up. Why don't we all just go to a side plank, hold that, figure out where the hand needs to go, and then lower your bum down. So that's what we're gonna come back to every time. So if you wanna skip this and do a side plank, you already know how to do that. It is completely fine and warranted, and you take good care of your body. Otherwise, squeeze your shoulder blades together, close your rib cage down, lift up to a T position. From here, we're gonna take this top hand, it's gonna reach back as we pivot towards the feet. Then it comes back through and lower. You're a rotisserie chicken, so you lift, you reach back, you pivot, you come back through, and you lower. And T, and reach, and T, and lower, and T, and reach, and T. Some of you are gonna text me later about this, which I appreciate, I love. You can tell me you love it, you hate it, or oh my God, I can't believe you gave it to me. Last one, this is gonna make it 6. And reach. Back to a T, hold that T everyone, and just lower and lift to 1, 2, because someday we wanna do 10 there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Counter stretch. It's like a half mermaid. Side bend up and over. Come up, wrap your hand around your ear, push your head into your hand, roll your head down towards your hips. Come back up. All of that on the second side. So we're gonna find that same side plank and hold that side plank for a second. So we lift up into the side plank and hold. Good. We now know where we should be. You can scoot your feet forward or back, depending on where you think you need to be, and come back down. I'm gonna go really slow on the first one just so you can watch it, and then speed it up for the last 5. So it goes up to a T. I reach this arm through as I send my hips back. And then I come back to a T, and I lower. So it goes T, reach, T, my mat is slippery, and down. And like I said, I have not done this one nearly enough. Thought we'd do it together. T, and down, and T, and reach, T, and lower, and T, and reach, 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 T, and lower, and T, and reach, and T, and lower. Last one, go to a T, and reach. You guys have this. T, hold that T, hold that side plank, lower and lift, up, and up, and up, and up. We're on the final countdown. You're feeling a lot of arm, I know, but think of that as side plank work and lower down. Good job. We're gonna come up onto our knees. Whew. I'm out of breath. You are going to go, just move the screen just for a moment, a little higher, so you can see me. You're gonna put your knees on the mat, and
With your hands behind your head, in one motion, you place your hand down, you brush cricket, and you're gonna come right back up. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Place your hand down, and come back up. One more time, go twice as slow this time. It's really difficult, as slow as possible as you place that hand down. You take your leg out, you open your chest, and you lower down and lift, and down and lift. Notice my fingertips are the only thing touching, which makes it harder. It's as if somebody's grabbing my foot and pulling away from my head. Hopefully you guys can hear me panting over here, which is gonna make it, if your instructor's panting, then it makes you feel better about any panting that you might be doing. This is hard. Last one, hold, and you're gonna go forward. Kick, kick, point, point. In, X, X. My pelvis is staying perfectly stable, X, X. In, 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 X, X. Last one, X, X. In, X, X, and hold. Flex your foot and circle. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Find the back end of that circle. Notice I'm really reaching back on that back end. And then reverse your circles for 5, 4. I'm keeping space here. I'm not hiking up into my shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Bend your knee. Reach it back even further. And now we're going to just do a little lift. Little lift. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take your hand up. Reach back and grab a hold of your quad. Make sure you cannot see your own foot, so your foot is hidden behind your quad. We're stretching out your quad. Now you tilt your pelvis higher towards your head and push your foot harder into your hand to take that stretch up higher on your body. So it should have brought it from the quad up to the hip flexors. So the more you tilt, the better. All right, now same slow motion. You're gonna put your hand behind your head, and as slow as you possibly can, you come back up to kneeling. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. As slow as possible, straighten that leg. Now we go forward, and back, and forward, and back. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. It's a pulse and a point. You guys have this. We have 7 more. I'm just kidding. Now from here, you're gonna go into circles. So, oh, you know what? Speaking of which, I did forget one. So you're gonna go down and back up. I'm gonna be funny and I actually forgot one. So we're gonna go down and up, down and up. Make sure you're only on your fingertips. And it's as if somebody's pulling your foot away from your head. If I already did this one and I forgot, my baby's still not sleeping. So my short-term memory is still not back. I'm praying it'll come back. But if not, please don't do this. Take this as a moment to stretch. You don't have to double up on one side just because I can't remember. Flex your foot and circle. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we only did 5 on the first side, so now go the other direction. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend your knee, take it back behind you, lift up tall and little lifts. 1, 2, 3. We did do 10 of these. 5, 6. Notice nothing's moving in my waist. And that's 10. Take your hand back behind you. First, you stretch your quad. My heel is close to my bum. Then you push your foot into your hand and you tilt your pelvis to stretch up higher in those hip flexors. And then in one motion, you put your hand behind your head and we come all the way back upright. Good job. Onto your hands and knees. I'll do better with my counting and my remembering. So sorry, you guys. So you're on your hands and knees. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders. I'm just going to tuck my shirt in so you can see what's going on. All of what's going on. So you're gonna go inhale, and then on exhale, you're gonna round your spine, looking up the pelvis, and back to neutral, and into an arch, and back to neutral. Exhale, hollow and round, and neutral, and into an arch, and neutral. Exhale, hollow your belly, scoop that lower belly up and in. From here, you're gonna take an inhale. On the exhale, right arm, left leg, reach out, and elbow, knee towards each other. Reach out, elbow, knee towards each other. Reach out, in. Now you're gonna take your foot that's down off the mat. Same thing, without having that foot down, which is so hard. It's a piece of cake with the foot down, so hard with the foot off. Last one, out, and place your hand down, switching sides. Left arm, right leg, stretch out, then they pull back in. We stretch out, we stay in the belly, pull back in. Stretch out, pull back in. Now we take the foot off, and same thing. Out, and in. Out, and in. Foot off, and in. Off, and in. Last one. And place that foot down. From here, take an inhale. On the exhale, you're gonna pull your hands back to your knees and your knees up to your hands. And you just hover your knees off the mat. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, send your hips high to the sky. Good. From here, you're gonna take an inhale. On the exhale, you're gonna go dropping back down to a plank. You want it to be over, but it's not. You can wiggle your toes away if you need to. And then you're gonna slowly lower all the way down onto the mat. So instead of extension today, we're gonna go into an exercise called a 6-point plank. We've done it before. So it goes chin towards the chest. We roll up. Now we pull the elbows to the knees and the knees back to the elbows. We're working the lower belly. We're trying to put the back into traction. So the more you reach your chest forward as you draw your tailbone underneath you, the more traction you're gonna feel. And then slowly lower down. If that was too easy, you bring your elbows further forward. Inhale, exhale, hollow your belly and roll up. Same thing. Pull that lower belly up and in. And then slowly lower all the way back down. All right, everybody, hands underneath your shoulders. Press back to the rest position, stretching out your back. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips high to the sky. Walk your hands back to your feet. Let your head hang. Shake your head out. You're gonna take an inhale. I want you to do 2 roll downs. Exhale, hollow your belly and restack piece by piece. Inhale, grow tall here, open your shoulders. On your own, exhale, chin to the chest. Roll up and over a barrel as you go down, letting your head hang. Inhale at the bottom, and then exhale, restack one more time. Inhale, and exhale, rolling down. You could stay down there as long as you want this time. This is your last roll down. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, this is up for 24 hours. Andrew's here tomorrow, and then I'm here versus Sarah on Thursday, just so she can have the day off. And then I'll be here on Saturday. So it just will be bouncing back and forth between Andrew and myself all week. Please join us. We love doing this for you guys or with you guys. Thank you so much. See you guys later.